AI, okay, that's the new big subject now, AI. So look, AI is coming, guys. Actually, it's already here. To be honest with you, especially with lyrics, you can pop in, you can use that Chat GPT thing. I've tried it. I've checked it out. Do I use it to write songs? First of all, let me answer that question. No, but I have checked it out. I have tried it. I have tested it. Okay. Now the thing with it is, you can pop in into Chat GPT. You could say, "Well, write me a song about a love." Okay, a love song with two verses, a bridge, and a chorus. Okay, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna get its data from everywhere. My understanding, and I'm no expert on this, but my understanding is it just scours its database, and I'm not sure if its database is like connected to the internet or how that works. I'm not sure. Somebody with more knowledge could chime in here, but I have, really don't. I'm no expert at this, but I'm guessing that that's what it does. It's got a database somewhere. It's either been programmed into the thing, or it's like in a live way, getting the data from scouring the internet or scouring some database somewhere. Okay, and it's getting together bits and pieces. And here now with lyrics, what happens is it gets all this the stories, whatever, it scours its database, and it comes up with a story. Okay, some of it is okay. I mean, it's not that bad. It's lyrics. I mean, lyrics can be, they can be whatever, right? It's like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. This is art we're talking about. Okay, we're talking about poetry, right? Which is basically that's what lyrics are. It's just the musical form of poetry. It's look, it's anything goes, really. What's good, what's bad, I don't know. But what the test that I did in ChatGPT, some of it was pretty good. Some of it was really interesting. I'm like, wow, it put this together from where though? And this is where the question comes in now with music. With music, it starts to get a little more tricky. Why? Because, well, what is it scouring? What database is it looking at to create this music that you requested? Okay, and I don't think ChatGPT does that. I think it's some other programs that do it. I have seen some samples. I haven't personally tried it, but I've seen on YouTube some samples, some guys that have done it, and the results of it. And the question, of course, is that, and record companies and copyright holders are asking this question big time, is where is it getting its ideas from? So, like with poems or lyrics, we know it's scouring, books, it's, all kinds of written poems and essays and all kinds of data. It's scouring, right? Of course, that's also copyright protected. But it's a different thing when you're using words, which you can't really copyright a word. You can copyright a book, right? Or a poem. I think you can copyright a poem, right? You can copyright lyrics for sure, that they're not duplicated. But if we're all using the same words. There's only so many words in the alphabet. Just like there's only so many notes in music, of course, right? How many notes do we have in music? 12. That's it. There ain't no others. We're all using the exact same 12 notes to come up with our songs and with our melodic ideas. But this AI, is scouring existing songs, right? And that's the argument. And that's where record companies are saying, hold on a second, that's our songs. We own those copyrights. Or bands or publishers are saying, hey, that's our music. So it's taking bits and pieces from all kinds of music and creating a new song. It's very interesting, like where is that line of protection of copyrights? Now, does it sound like anything? Now, when we're looking at plagiarism cases where they go in front of a court, that's what they're looking at. They're going to actually listen to the two songs in question, okay? They're going to listen to them in court. So you got the original song, and you got the one that is being accused of plagiarism. And the jury or the whatever, whoever's involved in the case, is going to listen to these and make an assessment as to whether they're close enough or they sound close enough to be a copyright infringement. Okay. Now, when we're looking at AI and what it's doing, is the song that it's creating close enough to what it stole, okay, or borrowed, or whatever you want to say, or whichever way you want to call it, that it extracted some parts of a song to create a new song. Okay, how much did it take? I don't know. Like, I still haven't heard an AI song that sounded very much like something I know. I've heard a couple of country songs, a couple of rock songs, okay, and I was like, now, it didn't sound like anything, but that is still going to be an issue for the music industry. But how about quality? Okay, quality wise, I got to tell you, first of all, the instrumentation, because some of these programs do the whole thing. Well, you can say, well, you can plug it in and you can say, well, okay, I want a rock song that sounds like, the Foo Fighters. Okay. So it's going to create a song, a rock song. It's going to have drums, bass, guitar. It's going to choose the instrumentation, right? And it's gonna create a song. Now, the quality of that song is questionable in my opinion. It still hasn't got there, but you can see how it's getting there. Quality wise, it doesn't sound that great. There's artifacts, there's, the changes are not really that good from what I've heard. Now, there might be some out there that are pretty amazing, and this thing is developing by the day, by the week, by the month. It's fast, okay? So the last time I checked on this was, a little while ago. So I may stand corrected on this, but from what I've heard so far, they're not there yet. Are they going to be there someday? Soon. I believe so. I believe so. And just like, we have these deep fakes coming up of all kinds of people, supposedly talking, but it's not them. Audio, even video, it's not quite there yet. You can see it's not. It's like, you can tell, right? More often than not, you can tell. Pictures, you can't. Pictures, you can't tell anymore. That's it. That's done. Unless you have some special software to check it, if it's original or whatever. I don't know if there's even a way to check that. But that's it. You put the head of one person onto the body of another, and no one would know. Okay? So unless they're closely related to that thing or that subject, they wouldn't know if this is real or if it's fake. And we're getting to that point as well, and we're gonna get to that point with video, with audio. Okay, so it's coming, guys. But a long answer to that question, because I really wanted to talk about that. Once I saw the question, I'm like, okay, this is a good opportunity, because it's coming. And it's not just coming for us, it's coming for everyone in every industry. Unless they pull the reins on this thing, it could take off, and who knows where it's going to go. Time will tell. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. All right? Till next time, take care.